Okay, good day everyone. My name is Olatupo Jeremiah Alaba, and as well, this is an initiative of CMRC, Creative Mindware Concepts. So I'll be taking you government. Basically, as an art student, everybody knows that you have to do with government and all. And I tell us, government is not really hard. It's just dependent on how you understand it and how you are able to go your way around it. In JAMB, their questions are always basic but technical. That is, it's necessary for you to know the real meaning, because it is very possible for them to just change maybe concepts or maybe just change the words they use, and then you will just get lost, and then perhaps you might even mix up your answer. Basically, we all know that they said government is, let me just say, the literal meaning of government is just power, people governing themselves, that is, people ruling themselves, process in which decisions are being made. That is all what we just want to know in government. That is, how exactly are decisions being made, because you just don't make decisions anyhow. They just like, you don't just like, today we are going to war in Iran, or as the case may be. Okay, so to just go, these are the topics that we will be looking into. So let me start from constitution. We all know the bedrock of any country in the world is constitution. That is, no country in the world is without a constitution, whether autocratic or not, even though it might still be suspended in an autocratic state. So basically, when it comes to constitution, it is actually the bedrock of a country. That is, it is what guides how countries are being ruled. That is, what process of government will they practice? What exactly will they do? What policies will they actually try to achieve? Because everything is actually embedded in their constitution. That is why it is very, very important for us to actually know the meaning of constitution. As I actually made mention earlier, constitution is just basically rules guiding a country. Let's have a basic definition. It's rules guiding how countries are being ruled. And basically, there are actually different type of constitution. An example is an unwritten constitution. When we say that a constitution is unwritten, basically what we are saying is that it is not embedded in a single document. And what exactly are we saying? That is, it is not, you cannot find it in a single book. A practical example is, if you are looking into Nigeria constitution now, everyone have access to Nigeria constitution. You can go to the market and say you want to buy Nigeria constitution, and you find everything in a single book. But when it comes to unwritten constitution, you can't find that. That's why I can say an example of Britain or UK as a practical example. They always say that they don't have a written constitution. It's not because it is not written down, note. It is because you cannot just find it in a single document. They are scattered all around. That's why it is called unwritten. It's not because it is not written down, it's just because you cannot find it in a single document. So basically, when we are talking about written constitution, it simply means that you can find it in a written document. That is, the rules guiding how a state or how a country is being governed, you can find it in a single document. As I mentioned earlier, you can find Nigeria constitution. Everyone has access to Nigeria constitution. The recent one, 1999 constitution, has amended, even as up to 2024 or 2025, as the case may be. So, and when it comes to this constitution, we said written, unwritten. Now, it also has, let me say, how exactly, or let me use the word, how tough it is, or how easy it is to be amended. And that is the reason why the concept of rigid and flexible is being introduced, because there is actually, that as in every state, there's actually a way in which rules are being made. Maybe you want to even change something in the rules that are already applied. There's a way in which it is to be carried out. So the constitution is to do that, and that's why we have the rigidity and the flexibility of constitution. When they say a constitution is rigid, what exactly are we talking about? It's simply telling you that it is very, very hard to amend it. That is, the process of amending the constitution is very tough. Let me even give a practical example now. They are trying to talk